Hello, everybody. We're live on this Saturday morning, and I'm just going to work on this painting here. I'm on the floor today. Kind of fun. This is a painting that I want to put in baby room, so it's kind of colors and stuff that I was thinking I'd use, but it definitely needs a lot of work. It has like the gist of what I want it to look like, and definitely has the colors that I want, but it's compositionally it's not working how I want it to, so I'm going to try to play around with that today. I'm looking up some images of possibly doing like some greenery hinted at in the distance here, because this is where a little bit of the issue is composition wise, and then it kind of refining the birds just a little more, especially these three maybe. I don't know, we'll kind of see as I go along here. Let's see if I can find some pictures of types of greenery that they'd be in. Honestly, I could do cool things like sunspots. That could kind of work too. But let me maybe spend a little time just refining birds first. I love this color and I'm like out of it. Cadmium orange hue. And I like need it for this. So that'll be interesting. Need some more of that. I'll be able to get through. I don't need a ton to make it work. I just need enough to get the idea. Because I've got the bases down. Okay. So let's see. Kind of mixing some yellow and that orange together. I might squeeze out some white here. Just trying to get a feel for what needs to happen to these birds. It's one of those paintings where it's like I kind of went at it really fast and didn't think about, which is good. You want to kind of take advantage of those moments of inspiration. But I didn't think through the composition like I should have. So then I'm stuck in this position of being a little bit having to backtrack slightly. I'm going to brighten up the feet just a little bit. I think that's part of the problem too. They kind of look like they're non-existent. So we're going to do a little bit of that. then I think the biggest thing is the light green, which is the green that I really wanted in there, is the green that needs just a little bit more definition, filling in a little bit more so it's not quite so PC. It's like it's close to what I wanted, but it's just a little bit too suggestive of birds, and I want it to be just a touch more obvious. So I don't really remember exactly how I made that color, but because I did it a few times and it didn't quite come out the same way. Oh yeah, I think I need, well, oh, it needs white. That's okay, that's pretty close. I think with just a little more texture. I want some of that space to show, but definitely just needs a little less, I think, to make this work. That helps a little bit, just to kind of fill in some of that. Heads, I wonder if the heads could use like a lighter version of the orange to make it really pop. Give it a little bit of a glisten on top. It's a little bit of a spot here that should technically be orange. I think that'll help with the shape of the bird if that is orange. So I'm just kind of, yeah, there's just little things like that that I feel like need to be a little bit more defined. I need more of that orange that I love. I need to go buy more. There's a lot in here still. I just need to really squeeze it out to get all the color that I want out of it. And it's at this point that I could cut off the top of it so that I can get at all that paint, but I'm too lazy, at least right now. Okay, so let me just lay that on a few more spots. And then I need to figure out, what my composition's going to be here, because I'm definitely frustrated with the end result. And I definitely, when I was doing this, I wanted more open space, but I think it's just ended up being too much open space, again, because I rushed into it. So I think that's my problem, is I just have too much of it. So I need to figure out how to best kind of backtrack from that. These birds, I want to be less obvious because the focal point's kind of these three in the middle. But they can be a little bit more defined. There we go. It's like his nose was not, or his beak was not quite the right color. So we're going to fix that. Putting in a little bit of value change. So it looks like birds. I don't know. Sorry, the lighting's not great in this spot, but hopefully you can see those things that are defining edges just enough. All right, let's get a feel for composition now. I think sunspots, or they're not sunspots, but open areas of light. I might go for a little bit warmer. And I'm going to find spots where some of those might be kind of cool. And I wanted, that background and stuff to be a little bit more abstracted, which I struggle with a little bit. So again, I don't know why I jumped at it so much, so quickly. But, you gotta go after those inspirational moments. It's helpful to be filming, actually, because I can look at the screen and kind of get a feel for what it's looking like from more of a distance, which is helpful. Let's see here. I'm going to have some that are a little bit more brighter. Sorry, pardon the canvas moving. I think it needs to go green now. I don't really know. I'm definitely, I don't usually get the feeling of like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna mess it up. I don't get that usually, but I'm feeling that more with this painting. So this will be interesting. Joys of acrylic, you can use your fingers a little bit to smear, which I think I definitely want for this background. Because I want it to be pretty, I want it soft like it has been, but of course to do that, means I need to probably use my finger to smear it around a little bit more. I don't know, do I like that? It's hard to say. It's really hard to say. I think it's like not the, I don't know if it's the right kind of green. Might need to pull out the red to make it more of a darker, deeper, complementary mixing muted color. But I don't know. I'm a little scared. I don't think it's going to be what I want. And they're on kind of a wire. I think that's part of the problem, is that, you know, they're not really in nature. And I wonder if I thickened that. That could work, actually. That might be a good plan. So let me make sort of a brown and green, or orange and green together, kind of make a nice brown. That might work just a little better, and I can make it, you know, a tad thicker, more irregular. This guy's hanging on it kind of upside down here. I think just changing the color might help to deepen that just a touch. I can put a little bit of a highlight on it. think I know what my birds are missing as things are progressing and as it's drying. They just need a little bit of darker orange right underneath their beaks. And maybe like right in here too, just to kind of define. Give them a little bit of value in those spots. And these birds on the sides could have even more of that because they're really not the focus. They're not as bright and vibrant. That helps a little bit. I definitely don't want it to look red. I want it to look orange, but I think it's okay. So I don't know if I like that, but you know, it's a start. And I think I will stop there today. Keep it short because it's something I need to kind of step away from and, you know, look at from a distance for a while and get kind of a feel for the direction so that I don't mess it up. Because I'm definitely liking this spot the most, which is again is centered, which is dumb. And then there's a lot of negative space happening. So I think I need to somehow bring in some darks from the edges so that this can really pop. So anyway, I thank you for joining me today on this quick live stream, and I hope you can follow along with other ones or see some of my past ones. But until next time, have a great weekend. Bye.